Hey, what's up you guys? Putting a trailer hitch on your Ford Edge can take you to some really cool places, whether it be through camping, bike riding, or even towing a U-Haul trailer through most of North America. So let's go ahead and break down that easy install. All right guys, to prep our vehicle for the hitch, we're gonna need to lower our exhaust. It is held by 2 exhaust hangers on both sides. And before we remove those, we'll need to support it with a strap. And starting on the driver's side, we'll remove our exhaust hanger using some soapy water and using a crowbar. And we'll repeat on the passenger side. Now, starting on the driver's side, we're going to go ahead and remove each side panel. We're going to start by removing these 2 screws using a 7/32 socket. And following the same panel to the frame, we'll remove these 2 nuts with a 10mm socket. And we'll go ahead and pull it down. We'll set it aside for later. And we'll repeat on the passenger side. All right, back on the driver's side, our center panel comes up along our frame. As you can see, it blocks one of our attachment holes. So we're gonna need to cut it to allow us to have more access to that hole. And on the passenger side, we'll repeat the same. We'll pull down on that center panel and we'll go ahead and cut it. The hitch is going to go in between the frame and this panel, so we're just going to leave it dangling. All right, now starting on the driver's side, we're going to go ahead and fish wire our bolt and carriage block into place. We'll be using these 3 holes, 2 on the bottom and 1 on the side. And our access hole is inside the bumper beam. So right up here where the bumper beam connects to the frame, if you reach your hand up in here, you'll be able to feel a hole where the fish wire will come out of. So starting with the furthest attachment hole, we'll bring our fish wire up and through it. And then we'll reach up into and we'll push our block in first. And we'll repeat on the other 2. And we'll repeat on the passenger side. Right now, with all of our hardware into place, we're ready to bring our hitch into position. We'll be using our U-Haul exclusive hitch jack. If you don't have a hitch jack, we do recommend that you get an extra pair of hands, as the hitch is a little heavy. All right, now up on the side of the frame, we're gonna push our bolt in so our hitch can line up. And then we'll go ahead and bring our fish wires through the holes so we can pull it through the attachments. And as you bring it up, you're going to pull back on the center panel. So that it comes underneath our hitch. And we'll repeat on the passenger side. All right, now with everything in place, we're gonna go ahead and remove our fish wires. And then we'll go ahead and install our flange nuts onto each of the bolts. And we'll repeat on the driver's side. All right, with the hitch in place, let's go ahead and tighten and torque all of our bolts following the manufacturer specifications. Each of the bolts will be using a 3/4 socket. For this forwardmost bolt, you'll need a swivel socket to be able to get in there, as it doesn't give you a lot of room. And we'll repeat on the passenger side. All right, to reinstall our side panels, we're gonna need to cut them to allow them to fit around the hitch. Now, following the instructions, we have a slot right here that we'll need to cut out, and we'll just use our tin snips. All right, now that we have our cut, we're just gonna reinstall our driver's side panel. And then on the side, we'll put our 2 screws back in. We'll also reinstall our nut from the center panel. And we'll repeat on the passenger side. And starting on the passenger side, we'll go ahead and reinstall our exhaust, and we'll make it a little easier by using some soapy water. And we'll remove this support strap. And we'll go ahead and pull it onto level ground to show you some measurements for your hitch accessories. All right, now that we're on level ground, this is a 2-inch receiver, and from the pinhole to the edge of the bumper is 5 inches, and from the ground to the top of the inside of the receiver is 12.5 inches. That will help you determine the rise, length, and drop for your hitch accessories. All right guys, that wraps up our install. Thank you for watching our video. If you have any questions or need more information, you can visit your closest U-Haul Hitch Center, or you can visit us online at uhaul.com.